Welcome to our Hepatitis B Aware campaign. My name is Percy Knolle, and it's my pleasure to give you a little introduction into the mechanisms how the liver works. The liver has a dual function as a metabolic as well as an immunological organ. It helps to process the food that comes from the gut and reaches the liver through the blood supply here through the portal vein. The liver is essential in the formation of proteins that are important for many parts of our body, including the blood, but also muscle and other tissues. It is important for the production and conversion of energy because the liver stores both fat and sugar and releases it then to the body in situation when this is needed, for instance, during starvation. And it helps to remove harmful substances from the circulation and detoxifies these molecules that it has taken up. The production of bile through the hepatocytes is actually essential in helping to digest fat from the gut. Players behind these unique metabolic functions of the liver are the hepatocytes that are the metabolic powerhouse of the liver and are the main producers of the bile that are important parts of the digestion of fat in the gastrointestinal tract. Also, the liver harbors a population of so-called macrophages that are termed Kupfer cells in the liver. And these cells help to take up fat from the blood circulation and transport it to the hepatocytes. But they're also there to remove old cells from the blood circulation and break the cells down into parts that can then be further used. Furthermore, there are endothelial cells in the liver that are highly specialized to also take up nutrients and transport them to the hepatocytes for further use. Finally, we also have a cell population that provides a scaffold for the liver, and these cells are called fibroblasts. The liver has the important function to actually meet both functions, both metabolism and control of immune responses in the liver. And this is important because the liver is target of many infectious agents, such as hepatotropic viruses, like the hepatitis A, B, C, D, or E viruses, that actually target hepatocytes to infect them and actually to multiply in these cells. Furthermore, the liver is targeted by parasites that cause malaria and also by bacteria that enter from the gut and reach the liver through the portal vein. It is the task of the immune system to fight these infectious pathogens and prevent infection in order to preserve the critical metabolic functions of the liver. The immune responses in the liver are highly organized because the immune cells that stay in the liver are located mostly on the endothelial cells. That means they stay in the blood and just sit on these endothelial cells where they then actually interact with other either immune cells or they reach out through hepatocytes by poking their extensions through fenestrae in the endothelial cells. These lymphocytes that are in the liver have a dual function. They are there to control infection and prevent chronic infection, and at the same time, they control and limit immune responses to prevent damage from the liver. So the liver has important functions of the body, while at the same time requiring a defense shield from the immune system to prevent pathogens from infection. And it's a difficult task for these immune cells to fight pathogens in the liver and at the same time not cause overzealous damage. that could lead to problems. Because long and ongoing inflammation in the liver can cause chronic diseases such as liver cirrhosis and even the development of liver cancer. So it is our task in research to understand the unbalanced immune response that is, for instance, present during chronic infection with hepatitis viruses, but also during metabolic disease, such as fatty liver disease, that can actually lead to this liver damage and the complications such as liver cirrhosis and liver cancer. So we hope that with our work that in the future we can adjust these misdirected immune responses to achieve a better outcome of treatment for liver diseases. I thank you very much for your attention.